Hey there everyone, Atesh here and welcome to another awesome Saturday Live. I hope YouTube will send notification and will bring all of you up. So let's just wait for people. And in case you are not aware of that, I usually try to go live on every single Saturday at 9 p.m. according to Indian time. So let's just say, okay, YouTube is doing good, sending some notification to at least Rohit Patil and Maninder. I don't know if it will send notification to all of the users. Usually YouTube don't do that. Oh, Subhash Kumar, that's my photo. Bit old photo, but yeah, that's awesome. So hey, hi Subhash Kumar. So we're gonna wait for a few minutes. Subhash says, big fan, sir. Thank you so much, Subhash Kumar. Just notice your photo. It's pretty good. I looked good in that was pretty long beard that I was having. Right now it's just very small one. So more people are coming up. Hey, Ayan Banerjee, how are you? Hi, Rinku Wagela. How are you? So let's just wait for more people to show up. Big community, big group people. So we have to wait for a little bit while. Don't worry, it's not going to be much. And the moment you just join in, make sure you keep on hitting that like button so that I can know that you are here. There's my entire Hitesh Chaudhary. Hi. So that's my recent photo and almost exact. Okay, that's awesome. So again, yes, we are back on Saturday Live with Ice-T, of course. And in case you are new here, you don't know that, I always go live with Ice-T usually. And we remain live till we go that. So we have a lot to discuss, and we're going to discuss all of that. And coming to LCO for phase 3, Android training, too much excitement. Yeah, a lot of students are coming up. We are super excited, super happy. In fact, we are bringing up more trainers so that we can provide better quality there. Ice-T is your favorite, all-time favorite. So first and foremost, let me update you that we have recently rolled out an app which is Audio To Do. I posted a video earlier in the day that why we created this app and all of these things. And eventually we'll be rolling out more features in this app as more interns, more students are going to be working for that at our office staff, and everybody's going to contribute in that. So that's one thing. Another thing is we do have some good news about Saturday Coding Challenge. Now, we are actually already working on that. We have finished almost like 70% of that. We are crafting that in a better way so that we can actually provide solutions from our side as well, and you can practice these things as well. So yes, on a side pipeline, Saturday Coding Challenges are going to take a different shape, much better, much more organized. It's going to be good. So that is also one project, one thing going on. Another thing is, hey, you forgot to hit that like button. It's already saying just 37 likes. That's not good. I'm gonna share more, I'm gonna share more update um, once you hit that like button. So go ahead, hit that like button, and then we're gonna get started. I'm not able to see that rising up. So hit that like button, and then we're gonna say, background is super selection. Background is like super selective as of now. Okay. So, okay, now people are hitting the like button. Okay, what is another thing? Another thing is I'm coming to Delhi on 27th night. I know. Why don't you make Indian social site? Why to reinvent the wheel when already so many are there and we can make a programming community? I would love that. So I'm coming to Delhi on 27th. It's going to be around 8 o'clock. I will be available at airport only because I have another flight to catch, and that flight will be going to Russia. So yes, I'm going to Russia, and for that I will be available in here. Your audio to do is interesting idea. Loved it. Thank you so much, Rutvik Joshi. Thank you so much. Do try it. You're gonna love that once you get in the habit of using such kind of things. It's really hard to get away from that, and they're good habits. So hit that like button. Yes, of course. Hitting that like button is very important. Very, very important. So, hey, sir, a word or two about blockchain. 2 words, blockchain. I guess Naveen is working quite a lot on blockchain. We actually regularly do chat on WhatsApp and stuff. Why in Russia? Some stuff is there in Russia, and there's going to be more travel than Russia as well. I will be available in Berlin as well. So come Delhi, we'll come with you, Ben Baj. No, please don't do that. I will post more of these details. uh, very soon on the Instagram. Actually, I'll be posting all of this on Instagram. You can follow me there at hitesh0141. I will be available. Last time also I was available there. A lot of people came up, and ICT was totally on me. So we discussed a few things. I will be available at International Terminal. So we are going to be doing that very, very soon. Okay, so say something about competitive programming. I'm not going to just say I am preparing something for that so that everybody can learn it. And the good news is it's going to come up for free. Hackers Conference in Russia. I'm not allowed to say why I'm going to Russia as of now. Probably later on I can disclose that. Sometimes company don't allow you to say much things. Okay. Could you please let me know when you will be in Germany? Like to meet you here in Germany. Hey, Max and Jim. You can join me up on Instagram, hitesh0141. I will post more updates. I will be in Germany for 2 days. Then I'll be in Hungary also. So, in case you're watching there from Germany or maybe Hungary, a little bit nearby, just let me know. I will be there. Where is Ice Tea? Ice Tea is always nearby. So, yes, we are working for something regarding competitive programming. So then we'll be going there. When will you go live on Instagram? Probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow we'll catch up live on Instagram. Not sure, but maybe. I'm already super active. So we got a super chat here. Let's see. Sir, I want two codes and I'm passionate. I want to code and I'm passionate about it. But sometimes I get too tense about thinking that I can do it. It's okay, Rohan. Everybody thinks like that. And it's not that on the day one you become expert of anything at all, whether it's making YouTube videos or just learning programming. It's always same. If you watch a few videos about the legend of the YouTube, MKBHD, you'll notice that his initial videos were absolute crap, so crap that in one of his video he was not able to watch his own videos in the earlier days. So at first, in the beginner stage, everybody is bad, but that bad phase is necessary so that it get passed on and you become better at it. Sometimes you just have to be there. So be there. Okay, so stay there. It's gonna be good. Krupal Pandey says, "Sir, please say what to choose, Mern Stack or." I personally recommend people that Mern Stack is much more fruitful because once you know React kind of a phase, then you can easily move into React Native and work into mobile development as well. It's much more easier for you. So yeah. Okay, excited about offline bootcamp. Yeah, thank you so much. Just join up. You'll love that. It's a little bit pressure. We'd like to put that assignments and everything just keep on coming, but it's all good. Coming back soon, sir. I hope we'll meet soon. Yes, Samprit, we are gonna meet after my trip. So you will be linked up with the staff and team. And once I come back from my Europe trip, then we're gonna meet. We have a lot of plans to discuss. We have a lot to do, and I hope we're gonna make an amazing team. We're gonna do that. So shout out to Samprit, who is gonna be joining Learn Code Online very soon. So all the students, you are going to be seeing Samprit in the comments section, in the questionnaire section, quite a lot. And of course, offline students are going to meet him very, very soon. So Flutter course is awesome. Thank you so much. We're getting a good, amazing results and amazing feedback from the Flutter course. The team is super active there. Learn Code Online videos are slow in Europe. Rahul Ranjan, that should not be the case because our servers is actually AWS, Amazon. So it's almost equally what they are giving to Netflix, they are giving to us as well. And by the way, the download feature is now almost enabled in almost all courses. A couple of them are still there. Uh, it's going on slowly. I'm getting less time now, and I handle these things personally. So hopefully, we'll be able to roll out the download feature for everybody. So yeah. Component website. Yes, those videos are already there. Put your Paytm number, sir. We can support you there easily. Love your hard work. Thank you so much, but you don't need to support me on Paytm. If you want to support, first go ahead and visit Learn Code Online, and you can just buy courses from there. That would be support, as well as you can learn from there. It's not necessary just you pay money from Paytm and stuff. So it's not necessary. How much you pay on AWS? A lot. We host all of our videos there. The bandwidth comes up there, so it's pretty heavy billing there. But yeah, we are able to manage that somehow, or God knows how, but somehow. Recently, LCO new branch opened in Bangalore. We have a lot of ties, which goes on. So yeah, Anirudh asks, Redux versus scope model versus block in Flutter. I honestly think that Redux is still dominating in the market even after block and other things. And I personally think that, yeah, Redux is like the king. So yeah, I personally like Redux a lot. It's a little bit hard there. So yeah. How can we join Android team? As of now, we don't have any. Uh, if there will be any, I'll post a video on YouTube so you can get it, how you can get hired and all these stuffs. I regularly post them. Scope of AWS in current market. Huge. Huge. Everybody's using AWS. Are you drinking beer on live video? Looks like Prem Sagar, you are new. You don't know my addiction of iced tea. I'm quite fond of iced tea and I drink them in almost every single live. Redux think, what is that? If you don't know Redux, probably you are in the very initial phase of your development side. So you might want to get more knowledge about React, maybe React Native. I have a couple of videos already on YouTube about Redux. So yeah, Chinese people are boycotting iPhones, beginning of World War III. Yeah, I already predicted that it's going to come up, and finally it's here. I saw it in a lot of Chinese websites that yes, that's coming up and all that stuff. So yeah. Okay, how to start career in data science for beginners. So data science actually has a couple of paths if you want to go into them. Like one is the SQL way, one is the Python way. So both of them are equally good. With the SQL way, you easily get and interact how you can manipulate the data, filter it out. Because in the initial days of the data science, everybody just fires up the SQL query, and that is moreover the classic way of handling the data science. On the other side, we can use some of the mathematical algorithms and all these stuffs that is usually done through the Python side of it. So yeah, travel increase IQ. Travel increase everything, including IQ, patience level, your tolerance, your ability to understand people, your ability to have respect. Travel increase everything. Love from Pakistan, future of Flutter, or should I go for React Native? Thank you so much, Hamza Akhtar. You can go for any of them. Right now, the dominance is still for the React Native because it's already very subtle and stable, and companies have already moved into it. So that's why currently it's there. But obviously, we can see the graph. Graph never lies. Graph actually is going up for the Flutter. They are doing everything that they can do. So audio do for iOS, please. Yes, yes, definitely. We'll be rolling out for iOS as well very, very soon. First, we wanted to have a couple of updates in the iOS one because we will be implementing some of the priority queues in that app. And then on top of that, some of the sorting features will be available. So yeah, we are going to be doing that very, very soon. Once we do that, then we are going to be putting it up. I just reached home after traveling and rafting. Ah, that's awesome. In the summer, rafting is pretty good. Okay, so I've already discussed the updates. Some of you still wanted to know that. Okay, there's a super chat question by Hasrat. He says, how to serve own deep learning model in Flutter? I don't think so that right now Flutter actually supports this kind of integration. Right now, it's not officially being supported for that kind of a stuff. Even the core Android is not that much supported for having your own deep learning model being integrated there. Surely you can throw out some API response or something, but even though that is a little bit difficult as of now. So I don't think so it is available. But no, I don't know everything. I could be wrong. Do Huawei will make its own OS? They have already launched some kind of a OS, but crafting your own OS is not a piece of cake. It takes companies decades and decades to craft and master an OS. So Huawei is trying what everybody does when they are drowning. They are putting up all their hands out, and that's what Huawei is doing. So yeah. Was AudioDo made from Flutter? Why does it matter if it is Flutter? We work on all the tech stack, Flutter, React Native, Code Android. So yeah. How to do payment integration? Read the docs. Actually, in our offline boot camps, we do teach how you can integrate PayPal and Paytm. But in case you want to know more, then obviously there is no like shortcut of it. It's not anything that is like hidden trick. We have to read in documentation. Just like you handle a JSON response in a weather app, similarly you handle a JSON response in a payment gateway as well. So yeah. Your opinion about Neptel? All I can say is they have such good resource, so much of the money. They could have done a better job. So that's all my thought about Neptel. So Akhilesh, we're ready. Thank you so much for super chat. So let me know, what is your thought about Neptel? Definitely, they could have done a better job in at least explaining the concept. They have the best of the best faculties, but sometimes it requires a different mindset to move into the next phase. They are absolutely killing faculties on in the class, but when it comes to camera, how the things to be presented on a video, it's a whole different thing. Please start Docker videos. Uh, I'll be honest with you guys. Right now, the videos are actually in the queue. So by the time I'll be away on a tour, the videos will be continuously be posting. First and foremost, you're going to get the MongoDB video, which are already available at Learn Code Online. So they will be rolled out one a day on the YouTube. And after that, automatically it will start a series about React.js and making a complete e-commerce website using Contentful and a couple of other features and third-party libraries. That is also going to be the series, which is first, probably by tomorrow, it's going to come on Learn Code Online, free, of course. And then one video will be dripping up every day on YouTube. So they are in the queue. So I thought, let me just aware that this is the fact. So yeah, all those who want to learn just on YouTube, you'll be getting one video a day. All those who are like me or have some engineering genes who want to finish up the entire series on just one night, you can watch it on Learn Code Online. So let me know what kind of person you are. We have a person A and person B. Person A likes to finish the entire series, whether that's uh, uh, Blacklist or maybe Prison Break or Friends entire season in just one day. And person B is very patient one and finishes up everything in just like one day, one episode. So I'm from person A category who just loves to finish everything. So notify me in the comment section whether you belong to A category, like finish everything in one go, or just patient one. Okay, so I can see some of you are from the person B category who loves like one thing at a time, but I'm not from that. I love to finish everything in just one go. And that's why I get dark circles that I just finish recording all these videos in overnight. So yeah. Okay, A. Mostly people are from the A category. That is fun. So good to know. New LCL looks amazing. Thank you so much. So yeah, mostly people are from A category, but Ashik Nair, couple of people are from B category. Ashutosh is also from B category. Mostly people are from A category. Samprit. So Akansha Pandey says, "Hi sir, this is Akansha, and what's your opinion in freelancing for a math enthusiastic backend developer?" Uh, I don't know what you mean by like math enthusiast. Do they have job offers for freelance offers for math as well? I'm not aware of it. But yeah, as a backend developer, what usually happens in the freelance market is you either get the entire project, like finish up everything. You don't get like, I can only do back end, I can only do front end, I can. It doesn't happen. Like if somebody gives you a design project, it's not going to give you just design a logo. It usually turns up into design a logo, design a graphic card, greeting cards, letterheads, some more assets. So it's always usually a bunch of assets. So the more skills you have, you're going to more rock into the market of freelance. I've also seen that in freelance, sometimes you get like, if your work is good, you get eventually hired for an entire project and you can just work with their team as well. So yeah, that happens quite a lot. But again, just if you have like a little bit backend knowledge and stuff, you're not going to be much more awesome into the freelancing world. You have to have multiple skills. By the backend, they assume that you're going to be writing some node code or the PHP, and on the other side, you will be writing some tests as well as other things for database as well, maybe MongoDB or MySQL or Postgres, whatever is your cup of tea. So yeah. Okay, and by the way, let me also tell you that I have finished reading up a book on the design and the colors as well. Probably I'll review that very soon. And I took a couple of lessons from, I cannot announce it officially where they work, but they are pretty good team about the design. And I took an online class from them, and it was pretty good. And that's the reason why my YouTube thumbnails are about to change. I have changed a few of them already, in case you have noticed. But yeah, I'm also learning the design part as well. And I still remember when I first started learning the design part, I showed it up to the people. I got so much of the comments from some of the negative people, that, hey, you should stop designing. It's not cup of your tea. You should not do that and all these things. But now I look at the thumbnails and all these things that I'm doing right now. It is so good. It is so good. It feels like if I would have been stopped at that point where people were just criticizing me, I could have never been at this position where now my thumbnail looks pretty good to me, at least. And all the designs, the apps that we are making right now here is pretty good. So, yeah, name of the design course. It's not actually a course. Um, it was online kind of a talk and course from an organization. I'm not pretty sure I can name them up, but it's a good organization. The parent company is Google, and the organization is pretty good. And I got some inside secrets from them as well. Okay, so Akhileshwar Reddy says, any scope for cross-platform app with Xamarin and C Sharp? By the way, I love your machine learning course, sir. Thank you so much, Akhileshwar Reddy. I'm really happy that you love the course on machine learning. And I'll be honest with you that we don't have any plans in the near coming months about Xamarin and C Sharp. We definitely want to take C Sharp, but not through the Xamarin way. But definitely in the upcoming months, we are not going to be working on C Sharp or anything like that. Should be Learn Code Online t-shirt. We do have our merchandise as well. It's free for all of our offline students. It doesn't say Learn Code Online. It says I write code. They are pretty dope t-shirts. If you look at my Instagram, I have posted a few photos of that. They're pretty dope t-shirts. It says I write code, and it's a slogan that we use. They're pretty good. When you're coming to Boston, I'm not coming to Boston as of now. There's not much to see there. There's not much historical that I have an interest in that in the Boston area. I would prefer the side of the Germany, Prague, Milan, all these things. So these are like my favorite places I love to go. I haven't been to yet to Prague. I would love to go Prague, probably in this trip as well. Let's see how much time I get and all of these things. But yeah, I would love to go to Prague. Sir, is this your personal studio or LC office? This entire space is my personal recording space. It's far, far away from the Learn Code Online Training Center. Everybody goes at training center. Nobody comes here. I don't allow anybody to be at this recording studio. This is my personal space. So yeah, that's what it is. So far, none of our employees or anybody have seen this place. Nobody came here. Nobody has came up here. I like my own space. That's why. You didn't answer the email seminar about Kanpur. Looks like, oh, Harsh Mishra. I guess you reached me out on Instagram as well. Actually, the email is so much of the floods right now, and I'm getting back and forth tickets and all of the visa processing, then seminars and talks. It's totally full right now. I'll check my Instagram just after this live. It's sometimes so much busy in my email, and especially in the case when I'm getting so many flights, a visa process, hotel bookings, then how I'm going to be traveling, the coaches of the Europe. So it sometimes is a mess. And right now, to be honest, it's a messy situation in my email. I have to figure it out. So best language for beginners. I think you can start with Python or maybe JavaScript. Both are pretty cool. You can start with any of that. Okay, so yes, in case you are not aware of it, we are definitely starting these challenges very soon. They are going to be much more organized now, and it will be now in the gradual format of the complexity, and it will involve a little bit of the automation as well. Like we don't have to post it every single day. So yeah, I want to discuss about my project stole by my college, Srinath Gupta. Okay, so I guess what you want to say is your college stole your project. Like how is that? But in case you have submitted your project for your degree or something, that's your college property. So that's what you give them on behalf of degree. So in case that is the process, that means no, they haven't stolen. They do have the right of that. That was designed in the college premises. So in case that's the thing, there's not much you can do. You shouldn't have submitted that. You should have submitted something else. But if you have submitted in project or practical or anything in that, that means you have given that project for on behalf of degree to that college. So then yeah, please, sir, please make a course on AWS. We want to make a course on AWS, but the problem is the credit card. Because in order to fully move around in the AWS, everybody needs a credit card. They don't charge you much or anything at all, but some of their services actually do require you to just enter your credit card and verification. And since not a majority of them are having it, and obviously we have to see how many bulk students we can have and corporate and all these stuff. So yeah, sometimes it goes like that. Now, current plan that's going on at Learn Code Online is first and foremost to just like synchronize the entire team. We have a couple of people who are joining up new. So Ashish Sharma, future of AI and ML with JavaScript. Of course, every language is going to have a future in AI and ML. It's not like one language is going to be keep on dominating forever in machine learning. Eventually, the APIs will be rolled out to JavaScript, to Java, to Swift, to all other languages that you are working on, even PHP and stuff. So it's not like only one language is forever going to dominate the one stuff. Let's just understand it's a whole democratic world in the IT. So if you somehow believe that you always are going to be dominating with Python, that's never the case. That's never the case. It eventually shifts. Sir, I'm learning Android. Okay, this question is by Abhinav. It says, Sir, I'm learning Android P in LCO, halfway complete. Ah, that's awesome. I am so enjoying the way you teach. I decided to take every course in LCO. Loved it so much. Thank you so much, Abhinav. It feels really great that when you work hard on a course, it takes months, obviously, to design a course, and student when enjoy it so much, the completion rate of the course at Learn Code Online is super, super high. People say that only 10% of the people who register in the course completes their course in the online other websites. It's not the case for us. Majority of people do complete our courses and show off their apps and everything on my Instagram, and I share them a lot. And if you are making such apps using our courses, do post a story and tag me on Instagram. I'll share them as well. So please do that. Hi, sir. Love from Nepal. I really wish to do this tour of the Nepal, especially Bangladesh, Nepal. These are the two countries I want to visit. Probably I'll do that on a small tour. Every year I do two tours now, the smaller one and the bigger one. So I'm going to be doing the smaller one. We do have a student right now who came all the way from Bangladesh. He's at the office. Probably if you'll come at our boot camps and offline, you'll meet him. So he's there right now not right now, but in the current batch. And I really wish if I can get a tour of Bangladesh. The food is so awesome. Couple of channels like Mark Tweens and all these guys have posted so amazing videos of their food. I would love to try that out. Sir, it's Varun. I messaged your Insta about my problem, sir. Okay, so I'll check out your problems and all the messages on Instagram. Eventually, I get hundreds of them, so I try to read as many as possible every single day. Give me a little time. I'll definitely check it out. Insta is not that much crowded. So yeah, I do check that. Okay, so some tips to save some money from hidden charges of AWS. I'm new on AWS. Okay, there's a super chat question. So, hello, sir. If is there any online freelancing market for Flutter development? I am currently a Node.js and React.js developer working in a company. Hey, Shivang Chauhan. I'll be honest with you. Sadly, there is no freelance as such growing market in the Flutter because in order to make sure that Flutter actually grows and develop a lot, first companies need to adopt it. Right now, only a handful of companies are adopting. Few fun apps are being released onto that, not actually proper apps that are being designed in Flutter. Until unless that goes up and viral, till then there is going to be no freelancing market here. So sadly it's growing, but it's going to take a little bit time because React Native was not like in a very first year it was just skyrocketing. No, it didn't happen. People didn't trusted it that much in the initial phase, and same is happening with the Flutter. Same will happen to new technologies, whatever comes up next. So it's going to take a couple of years more so that freelancing market grows up in Flutter. Flutter is trying its best, but as you know, it's gonna take a little bit while. It's not like the technology comes up and next day everybody adopts it. Companies market is much more on the stable side, so it's gonna take a little bit while. you're already working in React and Node, so I think it should be comfortable for you to move into React Native. So go ahead, try that, and just keep your Flutter knowledge around. Just play it around over a weekend or something. It will hopefully will grow up. AWS or GCP? I honestly love AWS much more. The Google Cloud is definitely much more powerful in computation, but when it comes to the more services like database and bandwidth, we love AWS. We cannot deny it. What is Flutter in brief? Flutter is a technology through which you can write a single code and you can make Android and iOS app. Now they are also trying their hands in web as well, so that that single code can move on to web as well. On the web, they are very, very laggy. It's piece of crap right now. It will eventually grow. But on the side of Android and iOS, it's pretty good and stable. So with that technology, you can make iOS and Android app. We do have a full-fledged course and stuff. Have you ever had shoulder pain because of mouse handling? No shoulder pain for that. I have pretty good shoulders. I work out, so no such things. I was a basketball player at my school times, so I have a pretty good shoulder to throw up these 3 pointers. So yeah, no such things. Not that much delicated. How are you so much updated? I read a lot of internet blogs, a lot of articles floats around, and I do have friends. So yeah, that's how it works. Okay, so is freelancing experience count? Uh, Not in the majority of the company, they don't count it, but definitely they appreciate that if you'll say that I was not sitting idle, I was doing my freelancing work, they do appreciate that. Difference between Kotlin and Flutter. With Kotlin, you can make only Android app, but pretty good apps. But with the Flutter, you can make Android and iOS apps. So totally different things. Europe vlogs. Anirudh, I don't think so. They're gonna come up like in huge quantities, like any other YouTuber does these kinds of vlogs. I don't do that. I'm moreover into the photography side, so definitely a lot of photos will come up on Pexels, on Insta as well. I will make like one silent vlog in which there's gonna be scenes and background music and stuff, because I also want to enjoy that Europe. Don't want to just keep the camera shooting at my face. Europe is a nice place. So yeah. Hi from PayPal headquarter team. Okay, Naresh says hi from PayPal headquarter team. Thank you. If you're watching from PayPal headquarter, thank you so much. You're watching, and if you are from PayPal headquarter, why don't you just go ahead, team it up with some more integrations with the PayPal. My account is still there. Actually, to be honest, at Learn Code Online, we thought that we will be moving into the PayPal payment gateway integration. We submitted all of our documents and everything to PayPal and PayPal India. I do have a PayPal US account still. We wanted to create another account for PayPal India especially. And turns out they had some problems because my firm name is also through which we pay GST is Hitesh Chaudhary, and my name is also Hitesh Chaudhary. So they said, how is it possible? I said, it's government thing. How? Okay, I'll not disclose more of the things. But if you are from the PayPal headquarter team, check it out. I do have an email already going on back and forth from Hitesh at learncodeonline.in. Please reply there. Okay, just bought a course. Nice timing. Hey, thank you so much. Okay, so do keep an eye on to the Learn Code Online app as well. In case you haven't yet downloaded, please go ahead and download the Learn Code Online app. I post some of the updates directly there now. We have a newsfeed section, which I use now. And we post all the updates, like we have added 12 new videos in the MongoDB series already. So just check it out. And as soon as we release the e-commerce course, it's going to be available there as well. So go ahead, check it out. Make sure you download that. Android Studio update not supporting Huawei phone. Huawei is in a trouble. Huawei phones, all those people who are having Huawei phones, God bless you guys. God bless you. Sometimes these things happens. You might be in a trouble if you are having Huawei phone. So it's time to look around for the phone reviews. If you are having Huawei phones, go ahead. The YouTube is already filled with these YouTube reviews. So it's time to open the channel of your favorite phone reviewers. Try that out. Maybe you want to watch iGyan or C4E Tech or MKBHD or Unbox Therapy. Go ahead, open that up and find a new phone. Huawei. Yeah, it's like stuff is gone. Okay, these users need new phone. I guess very soon. Very soon. Uh, what's your current read? I am reading Zoogd still. Zoogd is a book about how Zuckerberg is like much more powerful and in control. So that's the book I'm reading right now. And I'm also reading one of the other book, which is Purple Cow. It's by Seth Godin. Pretty good speaker. Book is not that much well crafted, but yeah, I'm reading these two books right now. I'll be reading a lot when I'll be traveling because you get a lot of time there. So that's what we'll be doing up. I will be finishing up one task during the go. I wanted to finish this coding challenges task, but I'm not getting much of the free time. If I'll get enough of the free time in Europe or somewhere sitting in the hotel or something, I will create a video from there and will launch these challenges from there. Hopefully we're going to do that. But probably I'll relax a little bit there. I definitely need it now. YouTube or programming? For me, it's programming on YouTube. That's what I do. And both of these things I love. I love video making process. I love how I'm getting upgraded in cameras, in Photoshop, in design aspect, in coding aspect, in interacting aspect. So every single day I feel that no matter what YouTube is giving me as a payback or not, I'm improving as a person and I'm feeling much more satisfied and all these things. I'm working really hard and that's what I all love about it. Which is good in terms of designing React Native or Flutter? It depends. It depends, Nikhil. Flutter gives you a lot of things pre-built up, so you don't have to spend much of the time in designing these components and cards. On the other hand, in React Native, you just do everything from the scratch, so you have full control of what you really want to do. Sure, you can do that in Flutter as well, but I think in the React Native, we have much more control over these components and what we really want to do. But on the other hand, Flutter saves a lot of time, so it's a balance that which is more preferred to you. So it works like that. One other thing that Flutter is still missing is that over the air updates. Let's just say I launch a course. In the Flutter, I still, in order that course to through the servers. So again, stuff. But it's good. It's good. So yeah, we are seeing so much of the crowd getting enrolled in our Flutter course, so we are happy with that. Is iced tea finished? It's here, but I'm not feeling like drinking it all like right now. I'll probably finish it up later in the night. Right now, I'm feeling a little bit hungry because I want to go home and have my dinner. But I'm gonna go in like 5 or 10 minutes. I'll take a few more questions. Which video editor you use? I use Final Cut Pro. I'm a Mac user, so Final Cut Pro is the one that I use for all of my edits and updates. I am getting better in that, so yeah. So we are actually working on that. Coursera versus Udacity. Both of them are sitting in my email and presenting me an offer from both the websites. Uh, I'm not pretty sure what I'm going to do with that. Like we are in the middle of talk. Love from Bikaner. Do you know one of the first place which I started to travel in the early days? Bikaner was my very first city where I traveled, like traveling and traveling. Like I have traveled before that, but that was with family or friends. The first city that I explored on my own that I really want to see the city more was Bikaner. So I'm quite familiar with that. It was pretty good experience. My entire traveling journey started from Bikaner, and then I traveled to. The first out of the state journey that I did was to Mumbai. IIT Bombay was the stoppage. So yeah, probably will share that on some podcast. These things looks much more awesome on podcast. Probably I'll have some friend who may call him by, and we'll have a podcast for that. Okay, so Nobi anytime. Okay, it's going like really fast. Okay, love from polluted city. Oh, love from Delhi. Okay. Some people are asking, there was one question, I guess. Okay, some people do ask me this on Instagram as well that uh, some people ask me that, do you think that degrees still do matter and should I do a degree? Like, To be fairly honest, it's an opinion. Some people are strongly about you should not do degrees. Instead, you should learn on your own and stuff because degrees are crap. On the other hand side, people say, yes, degrees do have still importance and stuff. I'll be honest, my opinion is yes, definitely it's important to learn all these latest stuff and things which colleges are not able to deliver you. But on the other side, I don't ever recommend that you should drop out because at some moment, at some place, still degrees are valuable. They are not being used as a skill set, but some of these companies still have a barrier requirement that you should have your degrees. So I'm not from the fan army of, I'm not a dropout fan army. I still recommend each and every one of you that don't drop out, finish up what you have started. If you have started a degree, whether that's BCA, BTech, whatever that is, finish it off. And on the other side, work extra hard in learning all these things which you are excited about, whether that's machine learning and all of that. But machine learning is like the third stair which is there. And on the other side, we have the two stairs left up, which is your core programming concepts, your projects, and a little bit of the data structures. Even if you do skip the data structure, that's a little bit okay right now. But still, the programming basics and a little bit the project basics is necessary. And some people just try to jump directly into that third phase. Obviously, you're going to find a sheet of iron in your face. So please don't do that. Step by step, just go with that. Everything has a process of learning, everything has a process involved. And it's not like you just can go skip that process. Don't do that. Make a giveaway of Flutter course. Not the Flutter course. I can do a giveaway of the I Write Code t-shirts. So probably I'll announce that. What you have to do in that is just count all the countries that I'm about to visit in the next trip, and whose answer is going to be absolutely correct, that how many countries I have visited in this trip. I'll choose 5 winners out of that, and then probably will send you the t-shirts of I Write Code. How about that? And of course, stickers too. If you think that's a good idea, and out of those 5, I'm going to select randomly one who is going to get a book from me as well, my favorite book that I recommend to a lot of you. How about that? If you think that's a good idea, just post cool in the video section. So just write cool, cool, cool. So many cool stuff. So if this sounds good, we can just say cool. Yeah, there we go. We can see cool, cool, cool coming up. So I'll announce that on YouTube as well, that all you have to do is count how many countries I am traveling in the upcoming days, and whose answer is going to be absolutely correct. 5 of you will get t-shirts, and out of those 5, one will get a t-shirt as well as one of book that I would recommend him to read. So yeah, that would be awesome. So many people are saying cool. So yeah, we got something productive out of this live. We got so many updates about Learn Code Online, and officially we're going to be throwing up our very first giveaway by that as well. By the way, we do have a plan in action right now for a monthly giveaway that's going to start probably from July. That's on the pipeline as well. It involves cash money, of course. So we're going to be executing that as well very soon. So t-shirts and book, that's how it's going to be. What's the book you are going to give away? I haven't figured it out yet, but it's going to be a productivity book or something which I have read already, and I'll just announce. It's not going to be like a machine learning book or Python book. It's the book on about from my library, which I'm going to just give away. Okay, so that's going to be a thing, and I'll announce that in the next video, which is coming up on Linux. And in case you are wondering, yes, these are the notes about my next video that's coming up. In case you are wondering, I do have a couple of other stuff here as well. These are the names of the videos that's going to be coming up from Monday, every single day, Monday, Tuesday. These are on automation, so that's the list of that. A video on Linux is also coming up, which was you have a marker in hand. Yes, I do have markers. They are always here. I do have a pen, markers. They're always around me. I just keep on doing stuff. So yeah, that's always up here. Okay, so that's it for this one. Do watch out the next video. I will announce the process of and everything what we're going to do. I'll figure it out in a crafty manner, and we're going to announce that. And next video is going to be on Linux, which will hopefully come on Monday or maybe on Sunday. Not pretty sure. Haven't recorded it. And I will announce the giveaway stuff in that video. So that's all you have to do. Can you show your studio once? Reddy wants to see my studio. Let me show you my studio. So that's my printer where you see all the fun stuff that I do. That's all of my lenses. These are my lenses. Some of them are here at that position. That's my tripod. This is like entire rec, which is up here. This one is the clean area, which is having this. These are my charts where I do prepare a lot of courses. I work out for all these courses here, that what should be the next content, how we should produce it, is it looking good or not. So these all things goes up here. These are my charts. All the next courses do planning comes up here. And this is a very favorite wallpaper. This is iconic wallpaper from the city where I live. This is Jaipur's iconic thing up here. These are my two screens. I record on this screen. This one, I record on this one. This one is actually 5K, so YouTube don't allow me to push things on the 5K. So that's the whole, and that's the camera. Sometimes I record here, and sometimes I record from here, or sometimes I record from here as well. So that's a quick studio tour. It looks like. So this is my quick studio tour that you just had it. This is just one room right now. I do have others as well. So that's quick tour of the entire. So that's it for this video, and we are gonna be catching up on to the next video. Now I need to go and have my dinner. You also take your dinner, write some amazing code. If you're building something awesome, share me on the stories on Instagram. I'll feature you on my Instagram, because somebody who creates anything is my favorite person. So do create something, share that on Instagram. I'll feature you. That's it for this video, and we'll catch up in the next one. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. You guys forgot to hit that subscribe. So go ahead, hit that subscribe first. And bye-bye.